right, you ready, Brian?
Good to go. Yeah.
All right.
He was also in Red Dawn. Pretty good there.
Oh yeah, he was. He was a member of the what is it? The Warthogs or whatever.
Yep.
I'm more of an Emilio Estevez kind of man. I'm
Well,
okay.
see, now if we do Emilio Estevez versus
All right, hold on,
Sean
hold on,
Connery.
wait, hold on. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Emilio Estevez versus. We don't want to do it. We don't want to keep it in the family, do we? Or do we want to? Do we want to do Emilio Estevez versus Charlie Sheen, or do we want to do Emilio Estevez versus like Michael J. Fox or something?
Ooh, the last one.
Yeah. All right.
I do love me some Michael J. Fox.
I'm a Michael
No,
J.
because yeah,
Fox
Emilio.
fan.
Yeah, I mean, Emilio easily clears trouble.
Yeah, he's clearly the best of the family.
Like I said, I'm not from Conan's generation where maybe he was cool, I guess, in the 40s or whatever. But in the 90s and the 2000s,
You know, just because we're on a different Discord doesn't mean you can escape your ancient ways. So
I'm young and spry on this Discord, okay? I'm gonna ride that out until
I
anyone
bet you
catches
I
my
bet you fall asleep on VC here as well.
I have never fallen asleep on voice chat here yet. Anyway,
Checkmate.
now Amelia Estevez. All right, Back to the Future is a godlike movie.
All right, that's a low.
That's like
I
a
will
perfect,
agree
that's
there.
like a perfect trilogy.
Okay, it is a perfect trilogy. Okay, so on that note, I have to go with Fox.
Yeah.
But I really like Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, I was about to say the Mighty Ducks is no comparison to Back to the Future.
It just has no comparison to Back to the Future. It's like one's an actual really good movie, and the other movie's like, I like it. But if you ask me if it's good, I'm like, yeah, I like it.
But it's kind of like you know, Diet Sandlot. So
It is Diet Sandlot. Even though
I'm gonna be honest, I might actually prefer Angels in the Outfield over Mighty Ducks.
I can't go there.
You know what? Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing that Mighty Ducks like introduced to my lexicon that I still use. I still fucking say, look up at the crescent moon and say it's God's thumb every time I see it. Also, shout out to Angels in the Outfield for being another, like Back to the Future, another great Christopher Lloyd vehicle. And it's also another JGL joint. Like
My favorite Christopher Lloyd movie is Buckaroo Banzai: Adventures in the Eighth Dimension. That is the best fucking movie I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Okay, I'm back.
I'm just gonna say this is the best commentary that we've ever had.
And I missed it.
Has nothing to do with any of the matches. We're just talking about who was hotter, Emilio Estevez or Michael J. Fox. Great.
Wait, hotter?
And who won?
Cooler.
Grippier.
Yeah, you said cooler. Okay, yeah. Because hotter changes the conversation.
Although I still think that the answer is the same. It changes the conversation. I still think the verdict is the same. That's just me. But I will say this. I do, Emilio Estevez definitely does get the nod from me for the name choice. For choosing to stick with that with the
Guys, who's dreamier? Prime Brad Pitt or prime Ryan Gosling?
Prime Ryan Gosling.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, wait, hold on. What constitutes prime? Because I'm gonna say Fight Club Brad Pitt.
Fight Club Brad Pitt
Listen,
is prime.
I don't know when they actually fell out of their prime, so you got me, Brian. Prime can be whatever you feel like it is with those two.
And then I would
Because
say, what's the movie where Gosling is playing opposite Steve Carell?
Dinner for
Crazy Stupid Love. Crazy Stupid Love.
Crazy Stupid Love. I would say that.
Yeah, the one with
that
Marissa Tomei and Julianne Moore and
Oh wait,
Emma Stone.
maybe Drive.
Who drives?
Here's the thing: there's secretly 2 prime Ryan Goslings, maybe 3, depending
Ben.
on the era.
Yes.
Here's the thing:
Ben.
you do ignore the Notebook, and
Okay.
quantifiably,
Yes.
factually, objectively,
Yeah.
a lot of women loved him.
Hey, listen, that's not the point. Well, a lot of little women love Brad Pitt, though. Ben, who's
true.
dreamier? Prime Brad Pitt or prime Ryan Gosling?
But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. With prime Brad Pitt, you could argue
Dang.
Meet Joe
GG's.
Black.
Yeah, that
How many?
Heavenly
Could
P. And that
constitute-
HPV was tragic.
You
How
could,
was the score?